Right, so it is day 139 of my attempt to plant a tree for every day in 2023, and I am changing it to 4 every day because this is going to be the last consecutive one for a little while, because I'm going to be away for a bit. So we're going to be planting something that is going to be pretty hardy and pretty sturdy and can stand up to that, and let's get on with it. So in the interest of simplicity today, we are going to be going with very straightforward companion plants. We're going with a Dracaena studinary, not fragrans, because I had some large poles that didn't quite fit in the bags I had left. And then we're going to be going with Alocamaroni and Calico Fetchinkoi as the toxic and prickly barriers at the end. Our tree today doesn't really need a prickly barrier because this is the wonderfully prickly, wonderfully drought tolerant Cereus repandus, which is one of the sort of edible fruited columnar cactuses. So this is sometimes called a Peruvian apple. Obviously it's not particularly related to apples at all, but it has quite a pleasant fruit which is similar in general taste to the standard pitaya, the white flesh dragon fruit. Although it is a tropical plant, it is quite drought tolerant and quite cold tolerant, so it should be perfectly happy going in at this time of year. It is getting a decent bit of water in there because I will not be around for a little while to sort of give it its weekly watering. So hopefully this will be enough to push it through. I'm really not that concerned about this, and in fact this planting is partially going in just to block a little bit of where the afternoon sunlight can be coming through to a place where I've put some lychees that are not looking at their best. So this is as much for them, with the Dracaena being a little bit of a shade barrier, as it is for this, but this should form a nice sort of thicket edge eventually in the longer run. They are quite shade tolerant, they just really aren't that tolerant of being crowded around the base because they do seem to like quite a lot of air movement. And when you look at a cactus's structure, that's not surprising because they really don't have the space for gas exchange that a lot of other plants do. So being able to get air moving around their stems, being able to get the carbon dioxide they need to keep photosynthesizing is very important to them. So that should be everything for today and for quite a while now. When I come back I will be doing sort of penance planting, so I'll be doing 2 plantings a day as much as possible to try and make up the gap. But until then, have fun and see you then.